Alright, so Lil Boosie. I haven't heard from Boosie in a minute. I didn't know he was fighting a Fed case. But this is the video of him leaving court after he beat his Fed case and his I think it was his gun. I think he was battling a gun charge, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, he beat the case 2 weeks ago, I believe, and then he got indicted again. What the fuck? What the fuck happened?
Nah, if you're a rat, you said no rat. Nah, I'm a rat. Nah, I'm a rat. Yeah. End of discussion.
I swear, this nigga be having the most cleanest fucking high top fade in America, nigga. Look at this nigga fade. That's a clean ass fade, my nigga.
Nah, I'm a rat. Yeah. End of discussion.
Video here.
Nigga, Lil Boosie look like a barbershop model. Alright, so this is him when he was released.
Boosie, what can you say about the charges being dropped?
I'm emotional. Just glad that it's over, you know. Thank God, thank my attorneys.
Yeah.
Just ready to go cross season. I'm finna take a vacation. This really was a bump in my life, and I done made it over that bump. Now it's time to enjoy my happiness, you know.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Here y'all go. Rock. That's Sylvia, infamous Sylvia. What you gotta say about the charges drop? It's over with. God good. There you have it, y'all. That's Sylvia. So what? Alright, guys. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. I'm swimming in the dolphins in my
I'm about to say, what the hell is this nigga doing? Alright, so that was him when he beat the case, and then I guess he got re-indicted. Can the feds do that? If you beat a Fed case, or if you beat your case, can you get they can do that? I thought once you beat your case, you beat your case. Listen, we about to find out from where my boy at? Actually, why am I scrolling? I already have it right here.
2024, Boosie took to Instagram with his family at Orlando's Volcano Bay. This celebration vacation would come after his federal gun case was dismissed, but the feds just had to fuck it all up. Boosie would take to Twitter stating, "I'm on vacation with my family. My lawyer called me and said this federal prosecutor, M. Wheat, has indicted me again on the same charge and added a charge that I was a drug addict around a..."
Nah, you can't. I don't think you could. Once the case is dismissed, you can't do no shit like that. I ain't never heard of no shit like that.
Firearm. Shake my head. Why you didn't charge me with that the first time? The judges ruled at this point you're making this a circus. This has to be unconstitutional. This shows how far these devils will go to try and stop a successful black man with a voice. This man has a serious vendetta of hate against me. He wants to be a character in a movie. He just doesn't respect the courts. He's racist and has no respect for the courts. If I wasn't Boosie, this would not be happening to me. This same man looked at me and said, "Wipe me down on my..."
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. It's not funny, but that's crazy. That's insane.
First court appearance, LOL. He's obsessed. I've never seen nothing like this in my damn life. 30 of us on vacation, and I get this news. He put the hardest battles on his strongest soldiers. God got me. This man doesn't respect the law. Tell the president pardon this bullshit.
You sure about that? Well, Kamala Harris is not president yet, but that's the last motherfucker you want to try to reach out to. Kamala Harris locking niggas up. You sure that's who you want to reach out to? She ain't our president yet. Biden is until further notice. But you sure that's what you want? You better go hit that lawyer up. Hit that lawyer up. Camilla gonna keep your ass in there. don't. Let me chill. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
justice for Boosie. Now this is devastating. News literally broke how Boosie was the first rapper and second person to have felony gun charges dismissed following USA vs. Duarte, where it was ruled unconstitutional to ban nonviolent felons from possessing firearms. This was hope to the more than 19 million felons in the US that actual reform may be coming. Because it isn't just about changing your own actions. You could become the greatest man or woman after prison and still be held back by felony convictions, preventing you from voting, renting, working, and obviously the right to arm and defend yourself. A felony is a lifelong scar that now former President Trump wears like many of us, and this may be the start of a new beginning. So how the fuck were the feds able to re-indict Boosie after
I gotta figure that out. How the fuck did that happen?
the charges were already dismissed? On July 16, 2024, Boosie could be seen smiling on Vlad TV only 4 days after having his gun case dismissed. Over the next 3 days, more clips would drop, one of which Boosie and Vlad would address and laugh off the snitch allegations the internet tried to put on Boosie regarding his case.
Who the fuck called that nigga a snitch?
Not only did Boosie not have a co-defendant, he had a hired...
How the fuck you a snitch with no co-defendant? Yo, y'all gotta stop, bro. Y'all have to stop. Y'all niggas gotta stop, man. For real. Y'all call anybody a fucking snitch. The nigga got caught with the blicky by himself. What the fuck is y'all talking? What? You know, y'all got it. It's been a minute since that situation happened, so I don't really remember all the full details, but how the fuck is he a snitch if he got caught with the gun? Now, granted, if he was moving with a lot of people, somebody should have took that charge. But he got caught with it. Who the fuck is he gonna tell him? Yo, y'all niggas is wild, bro. Y'all niggas is wild.
Security guard whose sole purpose was to provide security with a gun. So I don't understand how Boosie telling the police that he didn't have any guns, but his security did, was snitching. Especially
it's the nigga oh, okay. Well, that's not snitching, though. That's not snitching.
Boosie hired the motherfucker because he legally has guns and does security. But the internet remains undefeated, and when Boosie's case was dismissed, they had no other explanation as to how he could have pulled it off except snitching. Well, here's the plot twist. On July 19th, the same day the video came out, federal prosecutors filed a new indictment charging Boosie again with being a...
Oh, me and Boosie... Never mind. I was about to expose myself.
Felon in possession of a firearm for the same Glock 19 that he had dismissed, on top of a new charge for being an unlawful user or addict in possession of a firearm. The feds are now alleging that Boosie is an addict, as defined in Title 21 United States Code Section 802, which states, the term addict means any individual who habitually uses any narcotic drug so as to endanger the public morals, health, safety, or welfare, or who is so far addicted to the use of narcotic drugs as to have lost the power of self-control with reference to his addiction. So how the fuck does that apply to Boosie? Looking at his arrest, Boosie could be seen in screenshots.
Man, if y'all don't stop. If y'all don't stop with this bullshit, man, the nigga got... The charges are dismissed. He could do whatever the fuck he want, my nigga. It's thrown out. Y'all trying to bring this nigga back to jail because he had a fucking backwood? Come on, man. Y'all niggas is crazy.
Recovered by San Diego police smoking a suspected marijuana joint. When the vehicle Boosie was riding and was pulled over, officers located a suspected marijuana joint in the center console of the vehicle. Being that this was in California, no one was charged with the joint, and it's unclear if the joint was even confiscated. It's also unclear how it's assumed to be Boosie's when 3 people were in the vehicle and Boosie was in the rear passenger seat, while the center console is typically used by the driver. United States Prosecutor Michael Gary Wheat is now alleging Boosie is addicted to controlled substances.
Wow, that's crazy. So Lil Boosie can't, the charges are dismissed, and my man Lil Boosie can't have a backwood, but Joe Biden's son is in a hotel room sniffing crack. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Let me chill for YouTube. Strike my whole channel. I ain't even, bro. Come on, man.
Was using controlled substances while possessing the Glock 19. Federally, marijuana is still a Schedule 1 controlled substance, along
That's fucking petty.
with heroin and meth. So instead of clarifying Boosie allegedly smoked weed in the legalist state to smoke it, California, Mr. Wheat would use his 30 plus years experience as a federal attorney to make it sound as if Boosie was riding around with a Glock smoking meth. Now I'm interested.
He don't like Lil Boosie. I was just about to say that too. I know in Colorado it's legal, Jersey is legal, New York is legal, but isn't marijuana legal in California? So what law did he break? That nigga don't like Boosie.
Interested in viewing how the feds will allege Boosie endangers public morals, health, safety, or welfare by smoking weed, or how Boosie is so far addicted he's lost the power of self-control, because that's the definition of an addict the feds are using, so that's essentially what they'll have to prove. Even looking at Boosie's criminal history, he was sentenced to 8 years for possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute, meaning he was selling, not using. He'd also be convicted of bringing drugs into prison after being caught trying to smuggle codeine. Now, it's well known that anyone caught with drugs requests rehab and will claim to be a user rather than a dealer because the punishment is less severe. But Boosie's criminal history clearly implies that he was in it for the money and not the high. So what about double jeopardy? Double jeopardy prohibits anyone from being prosecuted twice for the same crime. But apparently, it doesn't apply until the jury has been sworn in and trial starts. The feds have a 98% conviction rate because almost every case ends in a plea deal before trial, and because Boosie's case never made it that far, the feds are apparently able to not only charge him again, but add on another crime. It's a dirty game. Prosecutors have requested Boosie turn himself in by noon on Wednesday the 24th.
Deadass? Nah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. Especially if I could understand if it was two separate situations, but you're trying to spin the block and charge him when the case has already been dismissed. That's fucked up. Now just imagine people who don't have the resources like Lil Boosie have to get him an attorney to beat the case. You pretty much fucked. That's crazy.
Or they'd send U.S. Marshals after him. Imagine flying 30 members of your family down to Universal in Orlando to celebrate your freedom. And while at the theme park, you get a call that you've been re-indicted and have to turn yourself into the feds immediately. Boosie's lawyer would file a motion to recall the warrant, which was granted, leaving Boosie with a court date on August 2nd.
That's fucking crazy.
It's very possible they attempt to take him back into custody, forcing him to pay another 6-figure bond, and it's likely this case will take another 6 months plus to come to a conclusion.
Wow.
We'll just have to wait and see if Boosie is able to win his second fight against the feds. Now this is gotta be one of the most bullshit moments in hip hop.
Nah, yeah, that's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. That's bullshit.
You have the first rapper to win a Fed case based off of USA vs. Duarte, where they're saying, yeah, he's a felon, but he's non-violent. It's unconstitutional to ban him from firearms. And then you got this federal prosecutor who's been at this for 30 years that says, okay, well, we're gonna re-indict him for the same gun that just got dismissed, and now we're gonna add on that
Can you even do that? Is that that can't be legal. That can't be legal.
An addict, because drugs and guns don't mix. So even if it's unconstitutional that he can't be around guns just for being a felon, well, we're gonna portray him to be a fucking junkie, and that way we can make this stick. But I don't understand how that works, because clearly using marijuana doesn't affect any of the things that they say in the definition of being an addict.
And it's legal in the state of California. Yeah, this nigga's race. Let me chill. Not him, but the prosecutor is yeah, he one of those. He one of those. He one of those. He's definitely one of those.
And obviously, Boosie is very much in control. He has self-control. He's a successful rap legend who's constantly traveling for the purpose of business, collabing, performing, whatever. I haven't seen too many drug addicts at Universal fucking Studios. If you see a crackhead in the lazy river, times out of 9, the ass gonna float off and die. You just don't see these type of things. So I don't understand how they're gonna be able to, oh yeah, look, he's a junkie, he's this, he's that. I just don't see it. And the fucked up thing about it, bro, is if Boosie didn't have $100,000 for a bond, he would have still been in the feds.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Locked up that whole entire time that he was out on bond with an ankle monitor. If he didn't have the money to afford Megan Blanco and whatever other lawyers he's got, he's
cooked.
Probably would have got fucked over on that first Fed case. That's the thing about having money. There are people that are only in prison because they did not have the funds to defend themselves. And the feds and the government, the state, they all know when you're dealing with a motherfucker that's got money, you gotta bleed them dry. And how do you do that? You make them fight and pay for a case over time in which they're unable to work. Look at YNW Melly. How long has he been locked up? Y'all think he still got the bread to keep this shit going? They're bleeding them dry. I don't see how this shit is legal. I think this is fucking ridiculous. Even if I didn't know Boosie or who Boosie was or whatever, I would still be like, this is bullshit. And I feel that a lot of motherfuckers need to come forward and support him in this situation, because it could be you that gets fucked over next, not just him. But hey, it's 1090 Jake.
It's a good video, bro. But yeah, that's fucked up. I still think he's gonna beat the case, but the fucking funds that he has to do all over again, they're just either trying to make an example, or we're gonna be like, you know what? I bet you may be able to beat this case all over again, but we're gonna make you fucking spend another $600,000 to fight this shit all over again. But that's crazy. He's gonna beat it though. He has to beat it, because what the fuck? Yeah, marijuana, like, come on, bro. He's smoking marijuana, my nigga, which is illegal in the state of California. And I've never heard of somebody beating a gun charge and then they be like, all right, bet, well, we can't get you we're going to spin the block and indict you on a gun charge again, and we're going to put that you smoke weed in a legal fucking state. Like, this is just like OD petty. OD petty. OD petty. I hope Lil Boosie, gets through the situation, but this is nasty work. That shit can't be illegal.
I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. Until next time.
It's a good video. It's a nice video. Good breakdown. Yeah, free Boosie. I'm on the free Boosie campaign. That's some bullshit. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video as always. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.